What's going on, guys? So I'm about to call my mom hates when I say that, by the way. I'm about to call a seller that we're very close on a deal with, but his attorney's just not getting back to us. Okay, he's a very aggressive guy usually. He always is always like yelling with my acquisition manager. I think it's like a cultural thing. But I'm gonna give him a call because our buyer is ready to go. It's a $10,000 wholesale deal, so it's not a grand slam deal, but it's $10,000. So I'm gonna call him just to let him know like what's going on, because our buyer's ready and we're just waiting on them right now, and kind of show you how sometimes you have to be firm with these sellers. Okay, sometimes you just can't be buddy with them. So I'm going to call right now, and let's listen to this. I'm Andy's partner. How are you?
Yeah.
Listen, so I know Andy spoke with you yesterday. We're ready to go with the deal. The $10,000 deposit is in. I don't know what the holdup is with your attorney.
I just needed to talk to my lawyer. I don't know what happened. He's going. He don't like the. He don't like to do the deal. Maybe I had to find another attorney or whatever. I don't know. I had to discuss with him first.
Yeah, but your attorney works for you. If you tell him you want to do the deal, he has to listen. All we need, Mao, is I don't want to make it difficult.
He said for the beginning to you guys playing the game, whatever, waste too much time and not really want to buy a house or whatever thing.
Yeah, no, I understand. We have.
He said his time is very expensive. He can't spend too much waste time to own you guys. So that's why.
I get it, but all he has to do is respond back to my attorney, and my attorney is going to send the $10,000 deposit. It's sitting in the account at my attorney's office. We're ready to go. We'll have this thing closed before the 3rd week of May. We're just waiting. All we need is your attorney to respond to us, and we will have this thing closed. Easy, 1, 2, 3.
Let me see. Maybe if you can't do it, I find another attorney. I don't know.
Yeah, just tell him, hey, listen, I want to do the deal. Respond back to the attorney, and we'll handle it. We'll get this thing done. 1, 2, 3, nice, smooth, and easy.
I know you guys say 1, 2, 3 is more easy, but you guys put a lot of require asking in a contract, whatever things.
No, we just obviously know that the tenant is paying very low, so we're doing a small seller holdback.
You want a tenant out first or whatever thing, then after that repair whatever thing to you require too many things.
No, we don't need the tenant out.
I sell my house just as is. Okay, that's it.
I know, and that's what we're doing. We're taking it as is. We don't need you to fix anything, nothing.
If you're asking for too much, no, I'm not going to do it.
No, all we're asking for is the $15,000 in seller holdback. That's it. Once we get the tenant out, which we will, because we're going to probably pay them, then you get the remaining 15. That's it. The tenant is paying very low. We're not asking you to make any repairs, anything like that. We'll take it as is. All we're doing is doing the $235 at closing with $15K held back, and then we release the $15,000 to you. So you still get the $250. It's the exact same thing. Okay, we're going to do all the repairs. We're not asking you for anything else. So it's going to be a very quick, easy cash deal. We just need your attorney to respond because we're ready to go. We have the $10,000 sitting in our attorney's account, and he's ready to send it to you.
Let me see. If I talk to him again, okay?
Yeah, talk to him today. Tell him to give us an answer today. Answer us back today, and we will get this thing closed.
He don't want to talk to me anymore. I don't know.
Well, tell him that you want to do the deal and that our attorney's waiting on him to get this thing done, and he will get paid at closing, which is what he wants, to get paid. So let's get this deal done.
All right. Let me find out.
All right. Thank you, Mal. That is a seller that we've been kind of going back and forth with. Him and his attorney are very, very aggressive, right? They're always yelling and stuff like that. He's been speaking with my acquisition manager. That's the first time that I spoke with him, obviously, because basically what we're doing is we're doing another seller holdback, right? The tenant inside is paying so low, and this is why you need all these tools in your tool belt. The tenant is paying so low that no one really wants to take it on, because in New Jersey, it's going to take months and months and months and months to get the tenant out. And the tenant's paying like $1,300. Okay, so it's super low. It's a 4-bedroom. It'll probably rent for $1,000 more than that, realistically. But it also needs like a full gut renovation. So what I negotiated with the buyer was, listen, we will do, because the full purchase price is $250,000. This one we're making only $10,000 on, but $10,000 is $10,000. And what we negotiated was, we are going to only give the seller $235,000, okay, and hold back $15,000 in the escrow account and give the tenant 60 days to move out. If the tenant does not move out in 60 days, my buyer gets to keep the $15,000. If the tenant does move out in 60 days, the $15,000 is released to the seller. So it incentivizes the seller as well to get that tenant out because they want their $15,000, okay? And this is how you need to pivot and adjust and bring more tools out of your tool belt to get these deals done, okay? Because honestly, at the 250, I'm sorry, we're actually wholesaling it for 260. We have it for 250. We're wholesaling it for 260. Everyone was interested, but they're like, the tenant, right? That was the main thing. So then we went back and we asked one of the buyers first, hey, is this something you're willing to do? The seller holdback. And he was like, yeah, absolutely. Let's do it. I got cash. I'll close in 3 weeks. And the seller was really not on board yet, blah, blah, blah. We kind of got him on board. And then the attorney is like an asshole and is not really responding back to our attorney, even though our buyer sent in the $10,000 deposit, is ready to go, is ready to get this closed. So not all these deals go super smoothly, right? Some of them will be like that. Some of them take a little pushing, right? And we've been waiting on this guy's attorney to get back to us for a week now because he was on vacation and he hasn't responded still. So sometimes you have to, as you can see there, I wasn't super friendly with him. You know what I mean? Sometimes you have to get firm and let these people know, like, yo, what's going on? You know, we're ready to go. We're ready to close this deal. All you have to do, and you have to let them know what they need to do sometimes, because some of these sellers will get pushed around by their tenants, by their attorneys, and they listen to whoever. Okay, but we're telling them, listen, the cash is there. Like, do you want to make this money? You want to close this deal or not? You want to sell or not? Okay, if you want to sell, tell your attorney to get back to us and we'll get this thing done, you know, nice and smooth. So a lot of these deals, again, sometimes there's different parties involved, sellers hearing from this person, from that person. But main point is, one, you have to be creative with these deals, okay? Two, just because one or two buyers say that it's not a good deal for them does not mean that it's not a good deal. Okay, there's a lot of buyers out there looking for different things. So just because you get rejected from 2 people doesn't mean the third person or the fourth or the fifth won't buy it as well. And then the third thing is, sometimes you got to be firm with these people, right? Like the old adage is, the customer's always right, you know, this and that, which is just not true, and it'll kill your business if you act like that. Okay, sometimes you have to be firm with these people. Sometimes you have to let them know what it is. Sometimes you have to let them know when they're wrong. Sometimes you have to let them know what to do. Okay, if you are too soft and kind and this and that, sometimes people will just walk all over you in business. Okay, so I had to get on the call because my acquisition manager kept speaking with him, and my acquisition guy, because I tell him the same thing. Yo, let him have it sometimes, right? Give it to him sometimes, and give some firmness and be fierce with him, right? So basically the same thing there, where you're just firm, okay? It's not, can you do this for me? Can you do that? No, call your attorney, tell him to respond to us today so that we can get this done. Okay, when you come off with a serious tone, people will start taking you more serious. Okay, so don't think all the time sellers you have to be buddy with and kiss their ass and this and that. Sometimes you got to give it to them firm and let them know what it is. So if you guys like this video, just make sure you like, subscribe. There's going to be a lot more like this, just behind the scenes real content where I'm giving you the real shit, the real game. You guys can hear the real stories behind these deals that we're closing every single month to make $70,000, $100,000, $150,000, $180,000 per month. In wholesales, hotels, flips, novations, things like that, teaching you A through Z, absolutely everything, the whole process. So just make sure you like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, the Jordan Santiago, or on Twitter or X, the letter J Santiago. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Let's go.